is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you on the podcast platforms, good evening to you. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to make a grand announcement in just a moment, just a little bit of a shift, a little change that I want to just bring to everybody's attention. And so I just want to make sure we're good when it comes to, everybody being notified, aware that I'm live at this particular time. And so just checking in a few areas. For those of you on the podcast platforms, good day to each and every one of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excited to be here and just glad to just be in the land of the living yet one more time. Glad to be here. And so we're going to gradually get into this thing, okay? We're going to gradually get into what the focus shall be. But I will tell you that the Leadership TKO Live Night Show, this is a show that used to go live, right? Every single night around or between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. But let me tell you, the shift has changed. We've seen some adjustments, some positive results in making a time adjustment. So here is what we're doing. We're announcing that the change in the time is going to manifest starting this week. So we're going to continue to go live with this particular show every single night around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So go ahead, make sure you take note on your calendars, on your alarms, Facebook notifications, whatever it is that you want to do. Just make the adjustment, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a nightly basis. We welcome you here, and we welcome you to be a part of what we are bringing forth to you. So the purpose of this show is to really empower leaders like yourself, because you are a leader. Empowering leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. That is what we are here to do. And I am extremely humbled, extremely excited to be before each and every one of you on tonight. Now, I've enjoyed the powerful series that we had. What was it? Wow. Last week, it was a powerful series. Powerful. Like, if you missed it, you truly missed it. Okay, you truly missed it. But guess what? You don't have to miss it now. Okay, you don't have to miss the new series now, because I have a new series that I want to announce to you on tonight. So I'm going to share with you what that series is. Give me a second as I do pull it up on my screen here. So we're going to let you know. I'm not going to verbalize it for those of you who cannot really see what I'm showing on the screen here. Maybe you're on the audio podcast platforms. And so we're going to talk about 103 ways to fail in network marketing. I'm going to provide an exposition of concepts by authors Valerie and Ty Best, who are also the CEOs of Wealth Builders Worldwide. And so this is the book here. Okay, completely sold out. Of course, I can ask and see if this is still being sold, but I believe it's completely sold out. And so you're going to get an exposition of these concepts. I'm going to talk about these concepts for the next 103 days. Okay, the next 103 days, you're going to get a little bit of an exposition on these particular areas. So 103 ways to fail, or let's put it a different way, 103 ways to succeed. Because I'm surely going to expound on how you can flip the script and how you can succeed and not fall into the trap of these 103 ways, okay? So we're going to expound upon it. I'm going to share with you some great ways how you can get more information such as this. So I just want you to be aware. Now, for those of you just tuning in, do me a quick favor. Love the stream. Love the audio stream, or of course the broadcast that you're viewing right now. Go ahead and hit the love button. Number 2, of course, there's a comments feature below, so you can leave your thoughts or ask your questions below this video. And then lastly, you can share this out on your timeline, groups, fan pages, wherever it is that you want to share it. Go ahead and do so. And so we may occasionally have guests to help to expound on these concepts, so no worries at all. You'll probably see some new faces here with me, and of course some enhancements as well. I'm going to be working with a brother of mine who's going to be helping me to enhance what I do, Mr. Kansu, right? He's going to be really helping me out. I'm going to be his student. And so I'm extremely excited about what I'm going to learn from him as to really enhancing, of course, my use of various platforms. But nonetheless, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your attention. And so listen up. I am going to expound on the concept, and I'm going to let you know some things that you can plug into and how to really get the best, out of an amazing opportunity that many of you have your hands on and some of you have been thinking about in your mind. And so I'm going to be sharing information about that. But here's the 103rd way that Mrs. Valerie and Mr. Ty Best has really shared with us within their book, okay? And so I'm going to read it and then I'm going to expound on it just a little bit. So here's the concept. Here is the 103rd way to fail in network marketing. To refuse to accept responsibility for your decisions. To refuse or accept responsibility for your decisions. Here is what they say. The final decision is always yours. And the ultimate responsibility is yours too. It's your life. It's time to grow up. I like that, Mr. and Mrs. Best. Yes, we got to grow up. Every decision that you make has an effect on your life, some big and some little. And they say, of course, cause and effect. Bad money decisions are not the company's fault. It is yours. The day that you understand that is the day you have grown up. Listen, we all have responsibilities. We all have the ability to make decisions, okay? And so you have to accept the responsibility for your own decisions, whether they were bad decisions or not. We have the ability to make decisions every single day. And when it comes to your money, you are the one held responsible. Whether if you're married, of course, it's you and your spouse, okay? And so you all have to come together in making the best decisions possible, okay? The best decisions possible. I'm going to stop sharing that for a minute. And so understand, you have to man up, woman up, okay? And realize, hey, I have decisions. My husband and I, we were actually talking about this. Many of you that don't know, my husband and I, we've been married for over 14 years. And so we understand the importance of being on the same page when it comes to making decisions, especially when it comes to money matters. Because we already know, right? 2 of the top ways that marriages fail, okay, is because of 1, communication, failure to communicate clearly and effectively. And then number 2, money matters, right? So there's money issue, financial issues. They're not on the same page. They're not talking about money. They're just making poor decisions about money. And so me and my husband, we try to talk about these particular things as often as we can, almost every day, because we're traveling this journey alone, together, not alone, but together as a partner, as a team. Okay. And so we have to be on one accord. What is it that we're going to do? Where is the cash going? What are we going to obtain? What assets are we going to obtain? Not just for ourselves, but ultimately in the end, that's going to impact our children and the lives of those connected to the companies that we have. What are we going to do today financially? Where's the cash going to go? How hard are we going to go today? How many times are we going to share this amazing opportunity that we have? What is the goal? And so we come together, we talk about these matters so that we can make effective decisions. Now, are we always on one accord? Probably not. Okay, because he may think about one way of doing things. I may think about another way of doing things, but we have to come together and really compromise and make the best decision, because lack of decision is a decision. Failure to take action is a decision. So whether you fail to move, guess what? That's a decision, right? And so, for example, I'm so glad that over 3 years ago, my husband and I, we made a decision to plug into an amazing money system. You see that background back there? Yeah, you see it just a little bit, right? Or perhaps even better yet, of course, the shirt that I was able to obtain just to show you just a little bit of what it looks like. See? Okay, just a little bit, right? And so here's the deal. Here's what I really want to elaborate on just a little bit. We made a decision to plug into an amazing, amazing opportunity. This was a little over 3 years ago that was shared with us by a cousin of mine. And we're so glad that we were open-minded enough to receive it, to learn more about it and to be able to take action. Can you imagine if we refused, to take action and plug into the system? We would miss out on so many blessings, miss out on the opportunity to be home with our kids, miss out on the opportunity to leave a legacy for them when it's our time to exit. We don't know when we're going to leave, but the very fact that this money system and the accounts that we have is now a willable part of our estate. We can pass this on. We can rest assured that we have something to pass down to our children if something was ever to happen to us. We're living in times of uncertainty. And so because we don't know the day nor the hour when we're going to exit this place, this earth, right? We want to make sure that we're leaving behind something substantial for our kids. And we're glad to know that there will be something for them. And that's what this money system enables us to do. And we made that decision. We were like, you know what? We're going to go on this particular link. We're going to complete the registration online. That was free. There was no startup fee to plug into this money system. We made a decision to get on auto exchange where we're saving in a tier 1 asset. Okay, a tier 1 asset. We made that decision. Let me share with you what tier 1 asset I'm talking about once I get my hands on it down here. Okay, tier 1 asset that we decided, we said, you know what, we're going to do this. And it's not necessarily about us, but it's about the generations ahead. It's about being able to leave a divine legacy. So some of our assets that we do have is digital, so you can't physically touch it. We're talking about cryptocurrency. So yes, we have cryptocurrency in our portfolio. We have different types, but we have one primarily that we do obtain often, almost on a daily basis, okay? And so you learn more about that within the money system, but here's the tier 1 asset that I'm talking about right here. Okay, this is 24 karat, 999.9 pure bullion gold. Bringing it a little bit closer so you can see, right? 24 karat, right? And so here's the back of it, official seal. This is ours. This is something that we own in a special format, unique to the amazing company that provides it for us. There are many people who are trying to look for gold. They want to get their hands on it, but they can't because in many places it's sold out. But this amazing e-commerce company based out of Germany enables, individuals to be able to obtain 24 karat gold in transaction-friendly amounts. And this, for example, is a transaction-friendly amount. 0.1 grams of gold. This is cash gold, paper format with the gold embedded in the middle of it, okay? And then, of course, this format, as I just showed you, is the card format, classic. This is something that we do, right? Different versions, but of course the cash gold is digitized as well, right? And so it allows us to be able to do other things within this ecosystem that we have access to. So without, of course, confusing you, the simple matter is that we encourage people, right? We encourage people to get plugged in. Plug in and learn more. Have an open mind, right? You never know. Some people refuse. They say, I'm not interested. So I simply ask them the general question. What are you not interested in? The making money part or the saving money part? Which part? Now, when they say, guess what? I am not interested in either one of those. Again, remember, they're just saying no to either their dream or what it is that they're trying to accomplish, or they're not open-minded to learn. Okay, because maybe because of past experiences, they feel that someone is trying to get over on them. But it's really a decision that everyone makes, and it's their responsibility with whatever decisions they make. And so we all make decisions today, and I'm so glad that I've had the opportunity to say yes to this amazing money system, and that for some of you that's watching this, you said yes as well. So you need to give yourself a round of applause. You need to pat yourself on the back and say, great job, right? We've had some amazing individuals who do some great things. One of my mentors, of course, a part of the system, qualified for vehicle, keys and title and all, right? Because of their heart to want to serve and share this amazing system with people around the world. They qualified to receive a vehicle where they didn't have to pay for money out, they have to pay money out of their pocket for it at all. But of course, you have the decision as to whether you're going to take the vehicle, or you can also decide to get a whole lot more. We're talking about 40,000 euros more of this tier 1 asset. And so it's a decision, and they have a decision they have to make, right? But it's all about what you decide. Okay, it's a decision. And so I want to encourage you to make one of the best decisions that you can ever make. And that is plugging into this amazing money system, free registration, and you can do something that's going to drastically change the trajectory of your future financially, your legacy. All right, your legacy. So I appreciate your time on tonight. And here's what is to come. Not only do I invite you to plug into this system, right? But I also invite you because tonight, for those of you who decide that you want to plug into this money system, guess what? You have the opportunity to learn how to get on a fast track. How do you really get this thing going? How do you set up your account the right way so that you can begin to increase your net worth? So you can get that weekly cash flow going, right? Put yourself in position so you can get weekly income. And so we have fast track training tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we want to invite you to be a part of that training. But you have to do the essential first. Get back with me or the person that shared this particular video with you so you can get the link so you can register and get your free gold savings account. That's step number one. And then you want to get on the training. We're going to have an amazing, amazing trainer on the platform that's going to break it down step by step in a simple manner of how to really get this thing going. How do you get your account set up so you can maximize this particular opportunity and definitely see some results quickly? We've seen people make money quickly, 24 hours, 48 hours. And the amazing thing is that we get paid 5 times a month. That's every Friday and, of course, the first of every month. And if, of course, the company is generous, guess what? You can be like, the last 31 days where we got paid like 10 times within the last 31 days. And so it's amazing. I'm extremely excited. Best decision ever that anyone really can make. Now, I've made some good decisions, right? Okay. One of them, of course, allowing Jesus, accepting Jesus into my heart and having that relationship with the Father, right? That's the best decision I've ever made. The second best decision, of course, is being able to be married to the best man on the planet, Mr. Keith McKnight. He knows. He's probably listening and watching right now. The best man on the planet. Chivalry is not dead, right? He loves beyond measure, sacrificial love, okay? And so best man ever, best father ever. So that's the second decision that I made that was great, right? And then, of course, another one is being able to plug into this amazing system. So get your hands on a free account. Go ahead and do it. You know you want to do it. Get yourself a free account. We're going to welcome you in with a whole lot of love. And you'll get a whole lot more of this amazing training, okay? Because Mr. Best, and Miss Valerie Best, guess what? You'll hear their voice on a call. And we have a call every morning, okay? Every morning at 10:45 a.m., okay? 10:45 a.m., Monday through Saturdays. And with this call, you hear from them. They're making themselves present. They're making themselves present. So get on board. Get on board. So I appreciate your time. I'm not going to hold you up much longer. So what is nugget number 103? Let me repeat this one more time. Refuse to accept responsibility for your decisions. So the flip side of it, accept responsibilities for your decisions and you will thrive in this model called network marketing. Doesn't matter what company you're a part of. Maybe you're like Lakeisha, that e-commerce company is not for me. That's fine. Guess what? Whatever company you're affiliated with, these nuggets can be applicable to your company as well. But what I know is that being a part of this e-commerce company, guess what? I have not been impacted by this pandemic at all. And so, again, thank you so much for your time. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure, again, you set your alarm so you can be here with me, all right? Be here with me. Join the fun. And so until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage each and every one of you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone. God bless, and hopefully I'll catch you on the training, 9 o'clock p.m. at goldrocks.info.